Well, travelling around Australia by skateboard is a pretty unusual way of seeing the country, but one British tourist has done just that. Dave Cornthwaite has rolled into Brisbane 5 months after leaving Perth.
Now, Dave appeared on Weekend Sunrise, you might remember, when he passed through Sydney, so we thought we'd catch up and see how he's doing now that he's finished the big trip. Good morning to you. How you doing? How you put your feet up and rested? Have you sort of a little bit sore and tired there, Dave?
I'm absolutely exhausted, guys, but I'm doing okay. Thank you very much.
But you've got a new world record to boot, and you just didn't beat it, you smashed it.
Well, I thought I'd add a little buffer on top. Yeah, I think I didn't quite make the 1,000 on top of the old world record, but it's 993 kilometres. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that
5,823 Ks on a skateboard. Hooly dooly.
Tell us about the trip. Now, you headed out of Perth and then basically, you know, was it a fairly direct line?
Certainly the first 2 months were. I headed out of Perth at the back end of August last year, crossed the Nullarbor Plain within a month or so, rolled into Adelaide in early October, and then followed the coast all the way around from Adelaide via Melbourne, Sydney, and obviously yesterday finally reached Brisbane.
Now, we've got to ask the big question. Why on earth would you do this? Someone told me you got bored with your job. I can think of other things to do when you get bored with your job.
Of course, it's a fair point. I took up skateboarding in March 2005, and it was a bit of a baptism of fire. I just fell in love with the thing and woke up 2 weeks after stepping onto my first board and thought, I really need a change in direction here. I'm not too happy with life, so I'm going to go on a long journey. I chucked the job in, and about a year and a half later, landed in Perth, having skated the length of Britain to warm up for Australia. And here I am 5 months later. I can't quite believe I'm in Brisbane.
Well, most of us probably would have packed up the car, but that's a whole other issue, Dave. Tell me, was it the same skateboard you used the whole way?
Yeah, the same board. Her name's Elsa. We spent an awful lot of time together, so she needed a name. I've had to change wheels just 5 times since leaving Perth, but the same deck has got me all the way here, and it's also the same board I use for the UK journey, so we've got a lot of things we've shared.
And what about shoes?
Shoes? I skated into Brisbane South Bank yesterday on my 14th pair.
Now, what was the highlight for you of the whole trip? Give us your highlight and the toughest part.
Oh my goodness, it's a hard one. I think an awful lot of highlights. Obviously, finishing yesterday was wonderful. Breaking the world record in Sydney was a great achievement. But the constant support from Australians all the way across the country has really kept me going. It's been like a tidal wave recently. Just car honks all the way along the Pacific Highway. Low points, I tell you what, they put some hills in along the New South Wales South Coastline. I wasn't too happy when I came to them, and they took quite a bit out of me. I wasn't sure at one point whether I'd make it to Brisbane, but gladly we did.
Oh, that is good. Hey, Dave, can I ask quickly before I let you go, can you get the cameraman to pan down? Do you have one calf muscle bigger than the other?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's what a calf's supposed to look like, guys.
Yeah. Oh. And you walk lopsided?
No, I don't actually. I don't walk with a limp at all. I feel a little bit like an old man at present, but hopefully the donations will keep rolling in and it'll make it all worthwhile.
Mate, it's a terrific effort. Congratulations. Put your time up, put your feet up rather, have a 4X in Brisbane and savour the world record.
Mate, I will. Thank you very much.
All right. Hey, listen, are you skateboarding out of here or are you getting a lift?
I'm going to get myself a driver's licence and go back to Sydney, I think.
Good luck, Dave. Lovely to talk to you. Take care.
Yes. What a lovely bloke.
What a great bloke.
Nice guy.
Gosh,
great achievement.
I just cannot fathom that. 5,823 kilometres on skateboard.
All bored with your job.
Gee. Okay.